It is so hot in here, it's not even funny. Sweat explained. Hello everybody and welcome to YouTube Explained. My name is Vinny. This week we're going to be taking a look at The Maker, a brilliant representation of man's universally acknowledged need to share his life with others. Really quick, before we get to that, I invite you guys to check out, itchy leg. tpublic.com have an amazing array of t-shirts, including the YouTube Explained merch store. So there are links down in the description below to go check that out. I highly encourage you guys to get a t-shirt, you know, be a YouTuber explainer person. First of all, before I even begin, I have to start off by saying that this short film is amazing. It's absolutely outstanding, and if you haven't seen it yet, then go and watch it this second. Please don't watch this video without having already seen the short film. If you watch this before you watch the short film, it's just gonna ruin something beautiful, and I don't want that on my conscience, so just go and watch it right now. Also, you guys probably noticed that the background's changing every video. I'm at a friend's house right now, and it's so hot in here, I'm sweating so much, but I'm getting you guys a video. See what I put up with? Film is visual storytelling, and here it is at its absolute best. This brilliant think piece may not be the most difficult to explain. The meaning and symbolism in this short film isn't hard to interpret and isn't hard to find, but it has to be brought up. And for the record, guys, I choose videos based on how interesting the ideas attached to them are. I want to talk about something interesting, something important, and more importantly, I want to get you guys talking about it. So that's the main criteria for videos I choose, alright? There isn't necessarily a deep meaning, but we can still talk about something very interesting and still start a dialogue. And that's the most important thing for me. Anyway, without further ado, let me explain. Director Christopher Cazellos, totally messed that name up, sorry. Anyway, the director says, "The Maker explores the preciousness of our moments on Earth. In their fleeting existence, our characters experience joy, love, hard work, purpose, loss, and loneliness. As the tagline suggests, life is what you make it, and we are all makers in this world." This is how I interpreted the movie personally. Everybody, no matter who you are or where you come from, you're looking to be loved. You're looking for that person, or that, you know, that man, that woman, both, or both at the same time. Hell, knock yourselves out. If that makes you happy, fine. To find that happiness takes a whole lot of hard work and probably a lot of luck as well. If you look at the puppet's entire life in this film, most of it is spent working and creating, working towards his goal, working towards creating his counterpart, pretty much working towards happiness. True happiness is worth more than pain. You could buy a whole lot of dirt using gold. The same way that you could endure a lot of suffering for just a few moments of true happiness. Our little friend goes through loss and loneliness, and he works incredibly hard his entire life just for a few moments of happiness at the end. The creation of the female puppet is symbolic. Of course, he's not actually creating another puppet. The female puppet represents the happiness that is found after a life of hard work and dedication and searching. Life is what you make it, and we are all makers in this world. I believe sincerely that if you spend your life believing in destiny or true love, that you will find true happiness one day. You're more likely to obtain it. Whether these things exist or they don't, isn't it nicer to believe they exist? There's no definitive proof either way, so I choose to believe for my own well-being that some things happen for a reason. Some things are meant to be. And that one day, I'm going to meet this person that I'm going to spend the rest of my life with. The most important thing for me is happiness, as long as that happiness doesn't intrude on somebody else's happiness. And as slim as the odds may be, I want to give myself the absolute best chance possible at being happy. If that means believing that one day I'm going to be truly happy and I'm going to get married, or I'm going to whatever happiness is for you. It could be different. Everybody has a different view on happiness. Very subjective thing. I mean, if that means that one day I'm going to get married and spend the rest of my life with one person, then I want to believe that. And I just find that it's a way happier and more positive way of looking at life. Having a bleak outlook on life and our place in the universe is definitely counterproductive in that sense. If you think about it, this film, in 5 minutes, without one word of dialogue, pretty much sums up life and takes a stab at what the meaning of life is. I mean, this puppet learns as he goes along. He has an expiration date and he's worrying about it. He's worrying about how much time he has left. He works hard, he faces loss and deception as well as confusion. But in the end, he finds happiness. There are a few different things we could talk about here, but one of the most important things to me was the fact that the female puppet comes to life with music. To me, this is art being represented as being essential to life, which I 100% agree with. My final thesis in philosophy this year, high school for you Americans, was on the meaning that we attribute to art. To me, art is a true and accurate representation of mankind. I mean, if you were going to describe man as a species, as a whole, to an intelligent form of life somewhere else in the universe, you would send that being our finest books, our finest paintings, our finest symphonies, our greatest plays and films. But to be completely truthful, you would have to send everything and not just the best. Mankind in art has been represented as good and as bad, and to be completely faithful, to be completely honest about ourselves, we would have to send this being all of the art. Everything, every YouTube video, I mean, every book, every play, every painting, everything. Aristotle once said that seeing the worst of mankind represented helps us to avoid repeating it. Art to me is the one and only true and accurate representation of mankind. That is art as a whole. To recap, this beautiful film takes a stab at the meaning of life and our reason to live, without one word of dialogue, and it does it in 5 minutes, and it does a pretty darn good job of it too. So thank you so much for watching this video. I'm sorry if it's a little short, a little rushed, but I'm not at home and I'm doing the best I can. I just really wanted to get this video out to you guys. I want to keep up with my schedule. That's something I've been really bad at, and now I'm really trying to stick to it. So here's the video, and I think it was interesting, and there's some interesting stuff here. And hopefully you guys don't hate it. So thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe for upcoming episodes. You can also check out other episodes by going to my channel. tpublic.com is a great site. You can go there. All links down below. My name is Vinny, and this just got explained. Thank you so much for watching. From the 1st to the 15th of September, I will be in San Francisco in California. That trip was actually funded thanks to YouTube, which is crazy, just crazy. Like, I love you guys.